the concluding chapter of this particular Halloween timeline. Yeah, if you remember, I saw Halloween Kills last year and reviewed it, so now it's only fair to see the saga through. So let's wrap this up. Halloween Ends. So Halloween Ends, like I said, is the concluding chapter to this new Halloween movie timeline, which is the very first movie which came out in 1978, followed by Halloween 2018, then Halloween Kills, now Halloween Ends. All the other Halloween movies irrelevant to this timeline. So this movie is actually going to be a little hard to talk about. Here's what the trailer pitched. It's been 4 years since the events of Halloween 2018 and Halloween Kills. The killer Michael Myers has been lying low, but now he is back. He's not. And let the killing commence. And if you remember at the end of Halloween Kills, Michael Myers killed Karen, the middle Strode, Judy Greer. So now we have 2 Strodes left. Of course, Laurie Strode, once again played by Jamie Lee Curtis, and her granddaughter Allison, played by Andi Matichak. And although I'll say it's nice to see Laurie Strode out of the hospital, it's not like she does a whole lot more in this movie. A lot of her watching all the characters like she's Michael Myers, and monologuing. She has a couple of monologues in this movie, which she's good at, so I'll give her that. Really, it's Allison who takes more precedence in this movie. To which I say, okay, I would be fine with that if her character didn't have some problems here. I feel like in this one she's being emotionally manipulated, if I can say it like that. Before I go on, here comes the twist. There's another storyline in this movie that the trailers completely omitted. And it's really the main plot of the movie. There is something else going on here. It's not just Laurie versus Michael, that's in the movie. But for most of it, it revolves around this other storyline. Now, for the sake of not giving away spoilers, I'm not going to say what it is. But this other storyline, it does not involve Laurie or Michael Myers. It centers on these other characters, and while that story is somewhat interesting, I'll get to that in a second, it's not what we're here to see. I imagine when Halloween movie fans go to see a new Halloween movie in theaters, they want to see what they know Halloween to be, which is Laurie Strode and Michael Myers going at it. By going at it, I mean fighting, of course. And Michael Myers going on his gruesome killing spree. We get that kind of a little bit in this movie. But really, Michael Myers is like in the back seat in this entire thing. He doesn't take precedence, and yeah, that's a bummer. I mean, come on, it's a Halloween movie. I'm here for blood. Feeling kind of morbid right now, but I mean, come on, that's what these movies are for, right? More or less? Yeah, that's not really what this movie is. However, I will say about this other storyline, this main one, that there is an interesting message in there. After the events of Halloween 2018 and Halloween Kills, it deals with how people see certain people, it deals with perception. And yeah, I actually thought that was pretty interesting. Because that's an interesting way to see it, that's an interesting point. If people see you as a monster, really you have 3 options. A, you can try to fix the situation and rectify yourself in the eyes of the people. B, you can do nothing and just let it consume you. Or C, you can choose to become what they see you as and just go the completely chaotic route. That is kind of interesting. There is that moral psychological dilemma going on in this movie. And while that did give me something to think about, again, the mixed bag is that that's not why I went to go see Halloween Ends. I didn't sit down in the movie theater going, alright, I'm ready to think about this Christopher Nolan is the top still spinning kind of ending. I came for blood. But since Michael Myers takes a backseat in this one, it gets kind of boring. Yeah, once again, we have another boring-ish Halloween movie. Now, it's better than the last one, I'll say that. I did enjoy this movie more than Halloween Kills. It's not as boring, in my opinion. But does it feel like a Halloween movie? Or at least what I know a Halloween movie to feel like? Not really. And that is a bummer. As for the kills themselves, when they do happen, some of them are pretty cool. Some got me to go, ooh, that was brutal. While some of the others, I mean, they just cut away. Like Michael Myers will show up behind someone, and before we see the kill, it cuts to the next scene. Come on, you're rated R, show us the brutality. We can handle it, we sat through the super gory kills of the last movie. I don't get it. As for the score, still love that classic Halloween theme. And actually, I like what they did with it here. They brought back that beat that was in the 2018 film, while also lowering the octave like it was in Halloween Kills, and also adding something new. So it's like they took different elements from the different themes of the movies of this timeline, combined them all, and added another new element. That's pretty cool. Although I do still prefer 2018. So in conclusion, Halloween Ends, it was okay. This actual main story that takes precedence, it does have some interesting parts about it. But like I said, it's not what we came for. The stuff we came for, which is Laurie versus Michael Myers, is pushed to the background. It's awesome to see when it happens, which ultimately leads to this movie being a mixed bag. The music was great though. For Halloween Ends, I will say, wait until this movie's at a discount price, then go see it. You know what you should go do right now though? Halloween Horror Nights at Universal. Shit's a blast. So, Halloween Ends. Have you seen it yet? What are your thoughts on it? And what is your favorite horror movie franchise of all time? That's a good question. Whatever you think, go ahead and leave a comment. And of course, thank you for subscribing. Peace.